Hi everyone, welcome back to Semi-Retired in Japan. Today we are diving into something very important if you're thinking about living in Japan: housing. It was the biggest challenge for us during the transition. Let me break down what we experienced since last month. Don't forget to subscribe. In Japan, you've got two main options when it comes to housing: renting or buying. Each comes with its own set of pros, cons, and processes. Option 1. Renting in Japan. Renting is the most common choice, especially for foreigners or people staying short to midterm. The process is usually handled through real estate agents, and you will find everything from small studio apartments to family-sized homes. Let me share the process that we went through. I started by looking at listings on Sumo and Liveful Homes websites. Both are super popular platforms in Japan for finding rentals. I was specifically looking for a single-family home around the Tachikawa or Hachioji area. My must-haves were 4 bedrooms, kitchen, living room, and dining room. And it had to be pet-friendly. My monthly rental budget was 150,000 yen, around $1,100. After browsing around, I actually found some options. Step number 2, reaching out. I contacted the real estate agents directly through Sumo. Most listings have a button to send a message, so it was super easy. Pretty quickly, I started getting responses from real estate agents. Since I was still in the States at the time, I couldn't physically go see the houses, but I needed a place urgently, so I went ahead and submitted a few rental applications anyway. The cool part, application was free in Japan. That really surprised me because back in the States, I usually have to pay $30 to $50 just to apply for one place. I also learned something else. Not all landlords are open to renting to foreigners. It's not always personal. It's often just because of communication or cultural concerns. So listings I applied for were considered rare finds. Step 4. Application review. Once I submitted my application, the property management company started working with an insurance company to verify my eligibility, basically doing a background check, but Japanese style. Then, a few days later, I got my application approved and I could move forward with signing the actual contract. Here is one catch to remember for the cost of renting in Japan. There's this thing called key money, or laking, a non-refundable gift to the landlord. Not every place charges it, but it's still pretty common. It is usually a month or 2 months worth of monthly rental. Also, you need to pay other costs, such as a cleaning fee or changing a key before moving in. So remember that it will be 3 to 5 times of monthly rental as upfront cost. So did I go with rental? Although I was able to find a rental to move into soon, the rental that I found was not the best fit for my family. It was pet-friendly place and within my budget, but it was small and far from my work. So I started wondering if I could get a mortgage to buy a home and started researching option 2, buying property in Japan. So let me break down what we went through to buy a home. First, we started by looking for property online again, but this time it was for our own home. We found one that really felt perfect, close to my work and fitting all our family needs that I shared earlier. Next, I reached out to real estate agents to ask if I could even get a home loan. They got back to me pretty quickly. Then came the questions: my nationality, visa status, and employment situation. Out of 6 agents I contacted, 5 said no. They told me I wasn't eligible for a home loan. They recommended applying after getting a permanent residency. Honestly, it was discouraging. But one amazing agent didn't give up on me. She found 2 banks that were willing to work with us. Fast forward, we finally arrived in Japan. And the first thing we did, we went to see the house we picked online. And guess what? We loved it even more in person. Right after that, we applied for pre-approval for the mortgage. This part was tricky. Since we had just landed, we hadn't finished our address registration or gotten our personal stamp registration yet. Both required for the application. If you're curious how we handle that, check out our other blog. Once we got all the documents sorted out, we submitted everything. And good news, we received our pre-approval in just 3 days. Then, we signed a contract with the seller and the real estate agent. After that, we applied for the main home loan approval. Let me tell you, those 2 weeks waiting for the final decision from the bank felt like forever. After 2 weeks, finally we got the approval. And we had to buy homeowner's insurance. It's actually a condition before paying the remaining costs for the home loan. We met the previous owner at the real estate office, along with the lawyers who handle the title transfer on behalf of the bank, seller, and us. Now, here's something different about buying a house in Japan with home loan. There's no escrow process. So I paid down payment and all the additional fees on the spot at the office. Right after that, bank verified my payment and sent the remaining money directly to the seller. Just like that, we got the keys. We moved in on the very same day. I believe that it took 5 weeks in total from having an in-person tour to get a key. Personally, I am very happy that we bought a home because it fit our needs for a while, although it was very challenging to get a loan. But this property will be one of our rental properties in Japan, helping me to retire early. We are still waiting for our things to arrive from the States, but once we are settled, I will definitely give you a full house tour via vlog. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave comments. Thank you for watching. See you soon.